Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm making a lemon bakery style muffin today to go with my other two bakery style muffins, my double chocolate chip and my raspberry and white chocolate chip. They've been very popular and a couple of people have asked me if I would do another muffin recipe. So I'm making a lemon bakery style muffin with a lemon curd centre. There has been some interest in a lemon drizzle bakery style muffin and a lemon and white chocolate chip muffin too. So I will make this one and I'll include all the instructions to make the other two if you'd like to try them as well. So it's a very easy recipe. I've got some sunflower oil here in my jug. You can use vegetable oil or melted butter either. And into here I'm going to add in all my wet ingredients. I'm starting with eggs, milk, Greek yogurt. You can use natural yogurt either. And I'm going to mix these all together. Set this to one side now for a minute. I'm going to mix all my dry ingredients together and I've got plain flour in here. Into this I'm going to add lemon zest, baking powder, a little bicarbonate of soda or baking soda, and my sugar. Mix that together. That's great. Now in goes my wet mixture into there. And gently fold the dry ingredients into it. Great. I'm happy that that mixture is ready. All the dry ingredients has mixed in. So I'm going to set that to one side. These are my tulip wraps. They're homemade, as you can see. I do have a video and I'll put it in the comments down below if you want to make them. These are great for bakery style muffins. You get a lovely height if you use these. You can buy them either, whichever you prefer. So I'm going to fill each of these now with my mixture. I'm using an ice cream scoop and I'm going to use maybe about half the scoop and put it into each of them. All right, I've filled them up about a quarter of the way. Now for my lemon curd, instead of putting teaspoons of lemon curd into each of them, what I did is I froze my lemon curd. So I froze 12 teaspoons of lemon curd. I'm going to try it this way because I've made muffins before and cupcakes before and I put jam in the centre of them. And while they were baking, the jam just soaked down through the muffin and cupcake. They're still beautiful when they're baked, but I'm going to try it this way to see if this is a success. I know with most cupcakes and muffins that you buy with jam inside, the jam is actually injected into them after they're baked. So we'll have a go at this. So I'd recommend putting your lemon curd on a piece of greaseproof paper and put it in the freeze. So get that in there. If it doesn't work, the muffins will still be beautiful. Beautiful extra lemon flavour off them. If you want to inject the jam into them, you do need a syringe, a baking syringe to do that. And there you have them. The lemon curd is in the centre. And now all that's left to be done is for me to use up the remainder of my mixture, go around on each of them and fill them up. So I'm going to go about half a scoop and then I'll go back if there's any left over and fill again. And that's the last one. And there you have them. These are going into the oven now for 20 minutes. So for the first 5 minutes, I'm going to put them in at a high temperature and then I'm going to lower that for the remaining 15 minutes. So I'll put all the temperatures in the following slide. I'm really happy with them, I have to say. They smell lovely, they've risen really well, look beautiful, lovely colour. You can eat them as they are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate them a little. You've got two options to decorate them. You could sieve over a little bit of icing sugar and that's nice and simple and it'd be lovely as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of a lemon glaze. I've made up a lemon glaze with icing sugar and some lemon juice. And I've made it fairly thick and put it into a piping bag. I will include the ingredients for this and the method too, if you want to make it. So I use the piping bag. You can use a spoon either and just sprinkle it over. It's lovely. The white on top of the yellow is beautiful, I think. Really effective. Used about 100 grams of icing sugar and a couple of tablespoons of lemon juice. You can judge that yourself. You don't want it too runny. If it's too runny, just add some extra icing sugar to it. If you don't have a piping bag, just use a spoon to sprinkle it over. Or you could use the end of a freezer bag and just snip a little hole on the edge. And that's them all done. I'm going to let these dry now for a couple of minutes before I cut one open so we can see the inside, and let's hope we've got some lemon curd inside these. I'm going to remove the wrapper from one of them so you can see what it's like. Just look at that, how pretty is that? Beautiful big, lovely size, perfect colour, and the white icing on top is absolutely gorgeous, really does set it off. Now all that's left to be done is to cut one in half. As you can see, the frozen lemon curd has melted into the muffin as it baked, leaving just a little trace behind. The muffins still have that lovely lemon flavour, but if you want more lemon curd in the centre, you can eject it after baking using a piping bag with a small nozzle or a baking syringe, just like bakeries do. Even though the lemon curd melted into the muffin, there's still a trace of it there and it tastes absolutely delicious. Soft, zesty and full of lemony goodness. Perfect with a cup of tea. There you go everyone, that's my bakery style lemon curd muffin, a beautiful muffin for you all to try. Happy baking everyone, enjoy.